This
So,
conference will now be recorded.
so there are many other functions. So if you look at we are discussing about a number, right? So there is a ceiling function. What is a ceiling function? When you have the decimal places, it rounds the value to the next integer. Let's try this. Okay. Ceiling of a 5.345. So usually when you round a decimal point, what happens? It rounded to the incremental next level of decimal, but it rounds to the next level of integer. Let's apply this. As if I drag this to report, what happens? Some value of all ceiling value for all the underlying record count, I mean sum of all the records will be shown. We don't want that, so let me go for the default properties, aggregation, average. 6. Instead of this, let me convert this to the dimension, drag it to the report. What it is returning? 6. What was the value mentioned in the integer? I mean, what was the number mentioned in the ceiling function? 5.345. It is rounding the value to the next integer, so it is not considering what is the decimal place, at what level it need to be rounded. It's not like that. Okay. Okay, so now we are discussing about string functions as well. So for example, contains, find, ends with, we did, so find nth. Find nth. What is the find nth? It is similar to the find, but using find nth we can identify nth occurrence. Using the find function we can able to find only the first occurrence. Using find nth we can identify nth occurrence of the substring in the main string. For example, I want to mention like, let's take the category name, comma, one second, let me open a sheet, drag category to the rows. Okay, now what is the substring? I want to find f. Okay, what is the occurrence you want? Here I have two f, correct? One is the first occurrence of f, second is the second occurrence of f. I am trying to find the second occurrence of f position in the main string. Let me apply this. Find nth. So if you look at here, what I am trying to find, the second occurrence of f, second occurrence of f. So it is real identifies what is the second occurrence of f. It is at the third position. The result is third. Let's try with the occurrence of p. 11th position, OFFICE, 6 letters, 1 space 7, 8, 9, 10th. So there might be extra space, total 11th position it is showing. So sorry, second P it is calculating. If you find for the first P, it is 10th position only. Got it? So like the way find nth works. So you can take this example for anything. So you can identify it. Okay. And let me try for -1, -2. Hmm. So if you look at, I'm trying to find substring P, and from the right side second occurrence. Why I am saying from the right side? Because if you give the positive sign, it calculates from the left side. Correct? So P is at 10th and 11th positions. Second occurrence of P is at 11th position when you start validation from the left side. Got it? So if you run the same example with a negative sign, what it has to identify? It has to identify the second occurrence of P in the main string from the right side. From the right side, what is the second occurrence? That becomes the first occurrence of P from the left side. Hope you got it. Correct. So the validation, the cursor takes place at character 1 by default left side. When you give negative sign, the cursor shifted to the right side. From the right side, it start identifies your substring. What is your occurrence? Second occurrence or first occurrence? So you are identifying for the second occurrence. Second occurrence is at 10th position. Got it? So using this sign label, what you are able to do here? You are able to find, you are able to derive whether your validation has to start from the left or from the right side. But the position counter will be given from the left only. If you look at, for example, I'm giving -2. So -2 is the first occurrence of P. So the position number 10 taken, and it was calculated from the characters count from the left side. It's not from the right side. If it takes from the right side, what happens? SEILP. How many? 3 plus 2, 5. So 6. 6 is the position number, but it is not taking the position from the right. Position always takes from the left side, but you can able to define whether your validation has to start from the left side or right side. This is possible with the find nth function. In the find function, you cannot do that. Got it? One second. Okay. Find nth e state. So e state is a function just if your if any column derived in a, if any column having a date format in the string, so if it is in the right format, then it identifies like whether it is a date format or not. For example, is date. So the expression result is a boolean expression, true or false. If a specified string is in a date format, then that returns true, otherwise it returns false. So let me give one string for this. Okay, so for example, 2023 October 12th, correct? Let's apply this. This is a true statement, so it is taking year month day format. Let me remove this. 12th Indian format I'm passing 23. Yes, it is taking. So let me pass 2023 n. This will be the false statement because year cannot be in the middle, so it makes a lot of confusion. What is the date, what is the month, correct? So this is not way to write a date. It is not a way to define a date. In case if your data underlying data source has defined like this, that will return as a blank when you convert your data type to the when you convert your data type to the date. So let me try this. So for example, I given 10 2023, right? Similarly is date. Let me duplicate this. Okay, and date test. Yeah. Okay, 12th 10th 2023. I'm trying to change data type of this column to the date. What is taking 12th 10th 2023? If we want to check like what is exact date format it is taking, December 10th 2023. So the format what is the default supported format here? Month, day, year. Month, day, year. Got it? As per Indian Standard Time, day, month, year is a Indian Standard Time. But in the United States, what is the default format they follow? Month, day, year. This is the default date format. That's the reason 12 taken as a December month and the 10 taken as a 10th date. This as it is year. Okay, let's try some more solution for this. 2023 hyphen. Okay, like this. So my assumption 10th is I'm just giving today's date 10th. Okay, let's apply this. December 10th 2023. So what was I given here? Year, month, day. So date defined followed by month. Got it? So like this the way it is understanding your date column. In case if your date column not in the right format, obviously it will result blank if you define the date as a what we can say if you define the data as a, if you define the data type as a data. Let me give an example for that. Let's duplicate again. 2012 hyphen 2023 hyphen 10th. Let's apply this data copy to October 12th 2023. Okay, so anyway, this is a date conversion, that is fine, but the thing, so mm, okay, so let's try to understand. So by default, Tableau assigning the date as a month followed by date. So the first whatever you are specifying, that will be taken as month. So where you are specifying year is not a point here. Okay, so the first one whatever you are specifying, that will be taken as a month. Then after your the 2-digit number whatever you are giving, that will be taken as a date, and the remaining is a year. Okay, so like this the way you can able to convert to the date. So actually what we are discussing about, we are discussing about is date. So this is the is date function. So when your data is not in the right format, when you are not date format is in a proper string, that cannot be used as a date, because is date will be justifies, identifies whether the given string format is in a supportive date format or not. So sometimes what happens, let me give this 23 like this, is date, this is the true format. So mm, so by default it is taking still this as a date format. Month, day, year, it might take 13 as 2013. Okay, so okay, so this is the way the dates can be converted, the strings can be converted using the date function. So if your string is in the right format, that will be taken, that will be converted to the dates. Okay, so there is a function left as well right. What is the use of left and right functions? So using the left and right function, you can able to find, you can able to extract required characters from the left, required characters from the right. Let me give an example for this. Left category comma 3. So I have a requirement, I don't want to show all the category names in the report. User came up with a requirement. So showing all the complete name is not important. Just to display first three characters. Yes, it is possible with the left function. Similarly, let's duplicate this. Right click and edit. This is about a right function, right category comma 3. So in the category name, from the right side you need three characters. Let's apply this. Right, drag this to the sheet. So like this the way you can able to extract required characters from the left side and from the right side. So there is a function len. What is the len? Len is nothing but it's a length of the string. So what is the length of the string? So length of the string, the number of character count can be shown using the length. That is called length of a string. So for example, I'm giving len of a category. If you give len of category, what happens? Furniture has how many characters? Furniture has how many characters? FURN 4, ITUR 4, 6, 4 plus 4, 8 plus E9. Let's apply this. As I said again, we need to convert this to the dimension. How many characters it has? Furniture with the 9 characters, office supplies with 15 characters, technology with the 10 characters. This is the result for that. Len is a function to extract character length. Got it? So lower and upper, somewhere we have upper. So lower and upper, both the functions used to. Lower is to convert all the characters into lower format. Upper is to convert all the letters into upper format. This is for lower. If you look at by default, if first letter of each word is in a caps letter, but when you are using the lower function, all together converted as a lower letters, small letters. Right, right of it is not upper, right. Let's apply this. All the characters will be shown with the caps letters. So like this the way lower and upper works. So similarly, we have few other functions. L trim, R trim, and trim. So there are three trim functions. L trim is used to where is this leading spaces. L trim is to remove leading spaces of a main string. For example, mm, how to take it up? Okay, so I said there is a space function, right? I'm giving five spaces. Less. I'm defining category space cat. Let me duplicate this sheet. lower upper. Okay, so there is a function ln, right? Let's duplicate this ln. Here instead of category, I'm giving space cat, len of space cat. Where is that? Mm,
Go down.
okay, this is the one. If you look at I'm dragging this to the sheet 14 20 15. So space cat, correct? If you look at these two, category and space cat, both are returning the same values. So by saying you cannot identify, so there is a leading spaces. But I think there is a leading spaces that can be identified when you are using the length of the character. So a length of the original character is 9. So there are extra spaces, 5 spaces. So that's the reason 14 characters being shown. So the space also calculated as a length. Space also calculated as a character when you are finding the length. Okay. So there are ways. For example, where is a space cat? Let me edit this again. Let me add a few more spaces to this. What I am doing? There are 5 leading spaces, 5 lagging spaces. What is the length? 18, 24, 19. So when I have a requirement to remove the trim, I mean leading and lagging spaces, I have to use ltrim, rtrim and trim functions. For example, I'm trying with ltrim of space cat. Apply this. Now leading spaces has been removed. There are spaces right side. Got it. So right click and duplicate this, edit this. Let's make it R trim for this. Okay, apply this. So lagging spaces has been removed. So if you want to remove both the sides with a single click, with a single function, that is trim function. Let me duplicate this. Direct trim function we have. Using the trim function, you can remove leading and lagging spaces. Correct. So now this is a length function, right? Let me duplicate. Let me edit this. There is a this one, right? Let's apply this. How much? 9, 15, 10. It is matching with the original characters. I mean original number of length of the same category. Correct? 9, 15, 10, 9, 15, 10. So trim is a function which is removing leading and lagging spaces. Correct? So like this the way trim functions works. And also there is a important function. So proper is one of the function which converts first letter of each word in the caps letter. remaining all will be in the small letters. For example, this is the office supplies. So somewhere we have used lower function, right? Where is that? Here. This is a lower, right? So when you are using the lower, all the letters in the small letters. Let me use a proper function, proper offer. Now I am using lower. So if you look at, I'm embedding other calculations into the current calculation. This is called a nested calculation. So for example, this is the place, the highlighted one, the area, whatever I highlighted, that is a place supported for a string. If you look at here, so in that place, what you are placing is important. So it must be in the string format. It must be string data type. It must be string converted any column. Okay, whether you are passing a parameter or you are manually entering the value, or you are passing a column, whatever, that depends on the requirement. But this area supports only for the string. It allows only the string, so that you have to pass. I am passing the lower calculated field here. Let's drag this to the report. Now look at, so each word of the first letter shown with the caps and remaining in the small letters. Like this the way proper function works. So there is a mid. So this is one of the important function which can be used to extract required characters from the middle of your main string. Okay, so for example, if you look at the example here, mid, tableau software is a string in which what he is trying to extract, 9 is a position. From the ninth position till end get extracted. So 2 comma 4, similarly he given one more example, 2 comma 4, from second character to fourth character. Second character is a, fourth character is 3 4. I mean from here to four characters, a b l e, able. Like this the way you can able to extract. So mid of, yes, we are able to extract various characters from the left side, from the right side, correct. But there is no function we discussed to extract a specific length between specific character lengths. So for example, mid of category, comma, I want to extract the specific characters from second to fifth, second to fifth, start position and end position, from the second character to next five characters. Let's drag this to the report. Second character is what? For the first one, for the furniture, second character is u. From the u, how many characters I want? Five characters. URNIT. Similarly for office supplies, second character is f. Next five characters including the second character, FFICE. Similarly for technology. So like this the way mid function works. Now I'm not sure whether I have it, but one second.
This
So you
conference
guys
will
can
now
able
be
to see my
recorded.
screen, right? So now I am establishing a connection to the new data source. So how to establish a connection to the new data source? There is an option in the toolbar, place the data source name, new data source. Using this option, you can establish connection to the new data source. So either to database server or any flat files. I have one data in Excel source. I downloaded for now. Let's go to the place label. If you look at here, the first source is the sample superstore, and the second one is a product dosage. This is my data source. Let me drag a product name to the rows. Okay, let's take the requirement here. Inlighta, Boslif, follow my cursor. Sutent, Inlighta, iBranch, Sutent, Xalcori. These all are the various pharmaceutical products. Okay, the problem here, user want to see the dosage value. So dosage value is presented along with the product. Inlighta FC tabs 5 mg. Got it? One Boslif tablets 100 mg, like this. So, but user want to extract only the dosage value number. For example, if I write one calculated field ABC, okay, if I drag this to the report, what it has to return? It has to return 5 for the first record, for the second record 100, for third record 500, fifth, fourth record 25, 1, 75, 100, 125, 12.5, 200, 250. Like this I want. Okay. So write a calculated field to extract only dosage number. So how will you identify what is the dosage number? Yes. So dosage number is along with the mg, a number followed by mg, number followed by mg, number followed by mg. That is a dosage value. So like this, the way I have the data, I want to get the data, I want to get the only dosage number using my calculated field. Got it? That is a requirement. So please do practice on that. Okay. So actually it is a very synchronized way. So I'll change the source format and I'll share the file. Okay, what is a dual axis? What is a blended axis? Okay, I have shared the file. Please have a look into that. So just come up with a solution by tomorrow. Got it? Okay, then I'm ending the session. We'll connect tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.